Jerusalem, the ancient city claimed by three of the world's great religions, now central in a dispute pitting President Trump and Israel's prime minister against most world leaders. The president telling the heads of Israel, Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and the Palestinians today he will recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital, an unprecedented move breaking with U.S. policy since Israel was created. Despite warnings today from Turkey's President Erdogan, the kings of Jordan and Saudi Arabia, and all of America's NATO allies, that this could kill hopes for Middle East peace. The State Department tonight warning embassies around the world to be alert for violence, like the Palestinian uprising that erupted when Israel's former Prime Minister Sharon went to Jerusalem's contested holy sites in 2000. A warning echoed, multiple sources tell NBC News, by Mr. Trump's own Secretaries of State and Defense. Is the Secretary of State on board with this?
He's made his positions clear to the White House. I think the Department of Defense has as well. But it's ultimately the president's decision to make. He is in charge.
But the president will not move the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem right away, despite a campaign promise.
We will move the American Embassy to the eternal capital of the Jewish people, Jerusalem.
All this complicating Jared Kushner's task to negotiate Middle East peace.
It could start uprisings in the region, in Jordan, and all of these places that see this as anathema.
Tonight, the Pentagon is taking cautions to take protections of U.S. interests in the region. And despite the criticism, we are told by multiple sources that the Vice President and the UN Ambassador, Nikki Haley, both support this decision.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.